Is this Reacher favorite returning for Season 3? Willa Fitzgerald, who portrayed Officer Roscoe Conklin in Season 1 of Reacher, has expressed interest in reuniting with Alan Ritchson in future seasons of the hit Prime Video series. As fans of the show will recall, Roscoe played a pivotal role in Season 1, which was based on Lee Child's debut Jack Reacher novel, Killing Floor. Fitzgerald's character quickly became a fan favorite, standing out not only as a strong, independent officer, but also as a key ally to Ritchson's Jack Reacher. While Fitzgerald's character didn't appear in Season 2, which was adapted from Child's Bad Luck and Trouble, there remains hope for her return. The character of Roscoe was referenced in Season 2, indicating that she's still on the minds of the show's creators. Notably, Malcolm Goodwin, who played Roscoe's boss Oscar Finley, made an appearance in Season 2, further fueling speculation that Roscoe could make a comeback in the future. In a recent conversation with Forbes, Fitzgerald admitted that she doesn't have any insider knowledge about Roscoe's return, but she's not ruling out the possibility. "I don't have any insider knowledge about whether there will be more Roscoe or not," she said. "I'm as much in the dark as anyone else. But I love playing that character, and I love getting the chance to help initiate the Reacher television universe." Fitzgerald also expressed her continued enthusiasm for the show, mentioning that she keeps up with its progress even though she wasn't part of the second season. "It was a lot of fun to take on, and I have a lot of respect for Nick Santora, the showrunner, and I still watch the show," Fitzgerald added. "I love watching the show and am excited to see where it goes from here, with Reacher Season 3 set to be based on Child's seventh novel, Persuader, and expected to be released sometime in 2025. Fans are eagerly awaiting news about which characters will return. Given Roscoe's significance in the series' early episodes and the positive reception to her character, many are hoping that Fitzgerald will be back to reprise her role in future seasons. For now, it remains a waiting game, but the door certainly seems open for a potential return. Whether or not Roscoe Conklin reunites with Jack Reacher, Fitzgerald's enthusiasm for the show and the character suggests that she's ready to step back into Roscoe's standard police issue shoes if the opportunity arises. Stay tuned for more. As fans eagerly await the release of Reacher Season 3, one of the biggest questions on everyone's mind is whether Officer Roscoe Conklin, played by Willa Fitzgerald, will make a return. Roscoe became a breakout character in the first season of the hit Amazon Prime series, based on Lee Child's best-selling Jack Reacher novels. Her dynamic with the titular character, Jack Reacher, portrayed by Alan Ritchson, not only offered emotional depth to the show, but also ignited a spark of chemistry that left viewers craving more. However, with the second season moving away from the first season storyline, many are wondering if Roscoe will return to reclaim her role in Reacher Season 3. Roscoe in Season 1, a character that captured hearts when Reacher debuted on Prime Video in 2022, it quickly became a fan favorite, with audiences drawn to the action-packed, gritty storytelling and compelling characters. Roscoe Conklin, the no-nonsense, sharp-witted police officer of Margrave, Georgia, was one of the highlights. Her strength, independence, and determination made her an equal to Reacher in many ways, and her character development was one of the most compelling arcs of the season. Roscoe's role in Season 1 was integral to the plot. She helped Reacher solve the murder mystery that was at the core of the season's storyline, while also providing him with a grounding emotional connection amidst the chaos of violence and intrigue. In many ways, Roscoe became the heart of the show, someone who saw past Reacher's tough, stoic exterior and understood the man behind the legend. Their shared moments, particularly the quieter, more vulnerable ones, resonated deeply with fans, sparking speculation about a potential romance that never fully materialized. Willa Fitzgerald's portrayal of Roscoe was universally praised for its nuance and depth. Her character wasn't just a sidekick or love interest, but a fully realized, multidimensional woman with her own motivations, strengths, and flaws. As the season ended, with Reacher moving on to his next adventure, viewers were left wondering whether Roscoe would ever cross paths with him again. Would she return to help him in future investigations, or was her storyline in Margrave truly finished? Season 2. A new chapter without Roscoe. When Reacher was renewed for a second season, excitement ran high. However, as more details emerged, it became clear that the second season would follow a completely different storyline based on Lee Child's Bad Luck and Trouble novel, which does not feature Roscoe. In this season, Reacher reconnects with members of his old military unit to investigate the mysterious deaths of his former comrades. The shift in focus from Margrave to Reacher's past meant that the characters central to the first season, including Roscoe, would not appear. The absence of Roscoe in Season 2 was a disappointment to many fans. Some had hoped that, despite the different narrative, the showrunners might find a way to bring Roscoe back, even if just for a cameo. However, Season 2 remained faithful to the source material, which meant leaving behind the characters from Season 1 and exploring new relationships, new mysteries, and new challenges for Reacher. While Roscoe's absence was keenly felt, the decision to move on from the Margrave storyline was consistent with the Reacher novels, where each book follows the nomadic ex-military policeman to different towns and new situations. Unlike other detective series that maintain a stable supporting cast, Jack Reacher is a lone wolf, rarely staying in one place long enough to form lasting relationships. This structure has allowed the books to explore a wide variety of characters and settings, but it also means that fan-favorite characters like Roscoe might only appear for a single story arc. Will Roscoe return in Season 3? The question of whether Roscoe will return in Reacher Season 3 is a hot topic of discussion among fans and entertainment insiders. As of now, Amazon has not confirmed any details about the third season's plot or cast, leaving room for speculation. However, there are a few key factors to consider when trying to predict Roscoe's potential return. First, Reacher Season 3 will likely be based on another novel from Lee Child's series, and like Season 2, this means that the storyline may not involve the characters from Margrave. If the third season is based on one of the books where Reacher is in a completely new town with a new set of characters, it's less likely that Roscoe will reappear, as the show has so far stayed relatively faithful to the structure of the novels. However, TV adaptations often take liberties with their source material, especially when certain characters become unexpectedly popular. Roscoe's character was a standout in Season 1, and her chemistry with Reacher could make her an attractive addition for future seasons, even if she isn't part of the original book storyline. Many shows have reworked plots to bring back fan-favorite characters, and Reacher could do the same by finding a way to reintroduce Roscoe, either as a recurring character or in a guest appearance. Another possibility is that Roscoe could appear in a flashback or dream sequence. Even if the main storyline takes Reacher far away from Margrave, the emotional impact that Roscoe had on him could be revisited in some form. Reacher isn't known for having deep emotional attachments, but Roscoe clearly left an impression on him, and exploring that connection could add emotional weight to a future season. Additionally, the growing trend of TV series creating their own storylines separate from their source material could play in Roscoe's favor. While Reacher has stayed close to Lee Child's novels so far, it's possible that future seasons could diverge from the books, allowing for more creative freedom in terms of which characters return. As the show continues to develop its own identity, there's always the chance that the writers will choose to bring Roscoe back in a more substantial way. Fan demand and the power of popularity. Ultimately, one of the biggest factors that could influence Roscoe's return is fan demand. Viewers loved her character, and there has been a vocal contingent of fans calling for